Can we please all stand for the flag salute? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Burke? Here. Mr. Sakala?
Here.
Mrs. Dye?
Here.
And Mr. Mandela?
Here. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meeting of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this act, the Cedar Grove Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be advertised by having the date, time, and place thereof posted on bulletin boards in the district, published and/or transmitted to the Verona Cedar Grove Times and Star Ledger newspapers, filed with the township clerk, and posted on the district's website. The meeting is open to the public for comments for items on the agenda. Seeing none, I close that portion of the meeting. Committee reports tonight.
I attended the North End FSA meeting last week. It was the first meeting of the year. They had the new parent meeting for the half an hour before that, and then rolled right into the FSA meeting. Everybody was kind of kicking off the year with the different committees. The one thing to note is that it is North End's year for the large fundraiser. The two elementary schools and the middle school rotate that, and they'll be having a Run for the Roses event at the Grove in the spring. I didn't write down the specific date. April 4th. Thank you, Ms. Dyer. And that's like they're pre-taped races, and then you bet on them. And they've done this actually for a couple years, but this year it will be a much bigger event for their large fundraiser. And that's all I have.
Any other reports tonight? There should be one from me. I apologize to the middle school FSA. I was supposed to be the liaison last night, and I remembered when I was driving home from Long Island, so I'm sorry. So, Mr. DeCourt, do you want to report on anything that happened at the middle school? I'm sorry. No, yeah, I mean, I was only is there anything that we should, you know?
Except the book fair that's going to be coming up. That's one of the things we'll be doing at the middle school, the FSA.
Book fair will be the dates of that, do you know that?
October 14th.
October, oh, next week.
Yeah.
Okay, great. October 14th, 15th, and 16th.
They had their first social.
Fifth and sixth grade social.
They're looking at doing another social for around the October 20-something area for the Halloween time. They're looking at that. It's that 27th, right? For 7th and 8th grade. They're looking at utilizing a multitude of different rooms to do some different things as opposed to just your typical dance slash gym utilization for the boys.
Good deal. Thank you.
Excuse me, Mr. Mandela. As long as you're admitting that you did not attend the middle school FSA meeting.
There's one you missed too.
Yes.
Oh, see that?
I missed last Thursdays at South End. I was traveling and I couldn't exactly attend, so maybe Mrs. DiMatteo would like to give us an update on South End. Thank you.
Thank you.
South End took part in jamming, the jam to the music for exercise, to promote exercise. So everyone in the school at 10 o'clock on, I believe it was September 28th, stopped working and they put the video on the smartboard and the kids all exercised for 10 minutes to the music. So the kids kind of really picked that out because the teachers were doing it. And many of them said they're going to continue it since it promotes healthy exercise for the kids. Our book fair is coming up. Actually, it's the same days as the middle school. And that's about it that I can recall. Yeah, I have my sheet.
Thank you. Is that, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, before we go on to the agenda, yes.
So
You want to introduce her, Mr. Featherman? That'd be great.
The El Presidente of the All-School Council, Rebecca Altshaw, ladies and gentlemen.
How are you? Welcome.
thank you. So far, the Osgood Council has had 2 meetings, and we have decided on homecoming is in 2 weeks. Penny Wars is one of our biggest fundraisers, and that's actually next week. And with that, we are going to donate to a relief fund for the boardwalk after the fire. We're going to donate all of our funds from Penny Wars to there. Tomorrow is Unity Day, which is our anti-bully awareness day in our school. And Dig Pink is also tomorrow night for the volleyball team.
Great, thank you. So we expect to see you once a month, correct? You come to our meetings?
Yes,
Good deal.
once a month.
Welcome. Look
Thank you
forward
very
to
much.
hearing about stuff. Okay, moving on the agenda. From the Office of the Business Administrator and Board Secretary, may I have a motion for B1 through B3? And that's a motion to approve the public and executive minutes of September 24th, a motion to approve budgetary transfers for the month of September, and also to certify that no account line item has been overexpended during the month of September.
So moved?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Burke?
Yes.
Mr. Sakala?
Yes.
Mrs. Dye?
Yes.
Mr. Mandela?
Aye. Under business, may I have a motion for B4, and that's a motion to appoint the employees as listed as I&RS coordinators in their respective buildings.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
If we can just find out a little bit about what the I and RS coordinator is and what they do and what their responsibilities will be.
Well, since we're passing the buck, Mr. Kinney, would you like to?
It's under special services.
INRS stands for Intervention and Referral Services. The committee would obviously meet within each building. They put different strategies into place when a certain issue, it could be behavioral, emotional, social, or academic, that would arise to the team, the committee. And that could come from a teacher or anybody within the building, and even parents can refer to the INRS for certain issues that they may need assistance that may be affecting the education of the child. After that, the interventions are put into place for a certain period of time, and they would determine whether or not those interventions are successful based upon different input from those that are involved, mainly the teacher. The team would then meet back with the parent and discuss whether they're going to continue the plan, whether they would put in more interventions, try different ones, or then, here's where the R part, they could also go the route of referring the child to the child study team if need be. So that's what the team does, and therefore the spearhead leaders would guide meeting with those teams to put these things in place when they need to be.
Thank you.
Roll call?
Mrs. Burke?
Yes.
Mr. Sakala?
Yes.
Mrs. Dye?
Yes.
And Mr. Mandela?
Aye. From the Office of the Superintendent, may I have, under Personnel, may I have a motion for S1 through S11? And that is a motion to approve Mary Ehid, principal for Memorial Middle School, at the step as listed, commencing December 9th, 2013. It's a motion to approve the revisions to the existing job descriptions for the positions as listed. It's a motion to approve the nursing services plan for 2013-2014 school year. It's a motion to approve John Smigelski as a volunteer football coach. It's a motion to, S5 is a motion to reimburse the school-based volunteers for fingerprinting expenses as listed. It's a motion to approve the school volunteers that have, actual volunteers as listed. S7 is a motion to authorize attendance at the events as listed. S8 is a motion to approve the leave of absence for personnel as listed. S9 is a motion to approve the substitute teachers as listed for the 2013-14 school year. S10 is a motion to approve the staff members as listed for morning cafeteria duty, and S11 is a motion to approve Virginia Perizone for literary magazine advisor for Memorial Middle School.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Mr. Mandela, just to clarify, S1 is prorated at that salary, correct?
Yes, prorated.
It just doesn't state that, so just to be clear for the public.
Renee, that's prorated, correct?
Right, thank you.
Sorry, Mary, we tried.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Finn.
And he didn't try to pass the buck and blame somebody else.
Roll call, please. Excuse me.
Mrs. Burr?
Yes.
Mr. Sakala?
Yes.
Mrs. Dye?
Yes.
Mr. Mandela?
Aye. Before we go on, I just wanted to take this time to personally welcome Mary to the district. We're looking forward to you joining our community and being a part of all of our fun ventures that we do here in Cedar Grove. And I think on behalf of the board, we know that you're a great addition to the team, and we're really happy that you're here. So welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm very, very excited to start. I wish the 60 days was over. But hopefully, they're working with me, hopefully sooner. If not, I'll be here December 9th. Can't wait to start to join the team, to meet the staff, to work with the community members. It's going to be an exciting time.
Definitely. Welcome.
Mr. Mandel, for the public, I'd just like to thank the entire administrative team for coming tonight as well, to be a part of this.
And that's, you had alluded to in the board when I met with you 2 weeks ago, what a team this was, and I got that same flavor when I interviewed with them, all of them, the first round, and they really do work well, and what a support team you've got right in front of us, so it's very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you all for
Yeah,
coming to
thank
Yeah,
support
thank
Mary.
you.
Yeah, we get tired of seeing you guys. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. We did roll call, or we need roll call?
No, we did it.
We did it.
It's
Okay.
official.
So I'm on to contracts. May I have a motion for S12 to approve a joint transportation agreement with Englewood Public School District?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Burr?
Yes.
Mr. Sakala?
Yes.
Mrs. Dye?
Yes.
Mr. Mandela?
Aye. The meeting is open to the public for comments for items on or off the agenda. Seeing none, I close that portion of the meeting. Future meeting announcements here at North End Media Center on October 22nd and October 12th. Our executive session, November 12th, sorry. Our executive sessions will start at 7 and our regular meetings will start at 8 p.m. Just to give you a heads up, we're hoping, just so you could plan, the community could plan, at our November 12th meeting, we're hoping to go over all of our, the results for the New Jersey Ask testing. So we're just waiting for more information back from the state, but we're hoping to have all the final information for that meeting. So if you're interested in the results of that, that'll be at November 12th's meeting. Excuse me, I'm fighting a cold big time. May I have a motion for E12, and that's a motion to approve that the Cedar Grove Board of Education meeting hereby convenes to executive session. This is formal now. This is a formal one every meeting. E2, sorry, I said 12. E2, see, that's why I need these. Meeting hereby convenes to executive session for discussion of a board hearing student matter. It is anticipated the executive session will take approximately, I'm saying 60 minutes. The board will not take action when it reconvenes to public session, and the minutes of the executive session shall be released to the public when the reason for the executive session discussion no longer exists. This probably will not be released, correct?
Probably not.
Probably not be released. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Burr?
Yes.
Mr. Sakala?
Yes.
Mrs. Dye?
Yes.
And Mr. Mandela?
Yes. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for coming. Have a good night.